Hi, I'm Steve Zyskowski. I'm the founder of Caerusnet, and I'm also the host for the Caerusnet Breakfast. I'm really excited this year to have one of my favorite and most admired Caerusnet members as our main sponsor for the Caerusnet Breakfast this year, and that's Jessica Dulin from Michigan Computer Supplies. She's been a Caerusnet member for around 4.5 years. She joined right when we went into the online mode of networking during the pandemic. And she just really brings some wonderful authenticity with her. So, Jessica, thanks so much for joining me and just giving a shout out today to those that are registering for the Cirrusnet Breakfast.
Thank you, Steve, and thanks for having me today.
Absolutely. So, you come in from Washtenaw County. One of the things that I've noted about the Cirrus Net Breakfast is that you often will come in the day before the Cirrus Net Breakfast and try to grab a room somewhere in town. So it's a super short commute for you in
Yeah.
the morning.
It's always nice to avoid 23 in the mornings, so not
Absolutely.
have that added stress of traffic.
That's right. That's right. But so you've attended several of these breakfasts since you've been a SiriusNet member. What stands out to you about these events? What was it that made you feel like this would be a good opportunity for you to gain additional exposure and focus?
It feels like a family reunion every year that just to get all of the groups together and just in the past, my group that I'm part of on Tuesdays at 11 has been a smaller group, so it's been for me good to get out to the other groups and meet some people that way. And so it's a great opportunity to see everybody in person and meet other people and just kind of continue to cement some of the relationships that I've formed over the years.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's really cool because like you said, it's a gigantic SiriusNet family reunion and the cool thing is we get to meet some cousins as well too because sometimes we meet people that haven't joined yet, but this breakfast typically makes people go, "What the heck is this SiriusNet thing? This is pretty cool."
There's so much good energy in that room those days. So
That's right. So our breakfast this year is on July 16th. And Jessica's business is Michigan Computer Supplies. Uh, I thought maybe it would be a great idea for us to kind of share with the viewership, what your business specializes in, what you really enjoy doing, and you feel you do the best. So you want to give us the overhead about that?
absolutely. My dad started the company back in 1998, and we founded the business on an absolute culture of kindness, which we have maintained today to the best of our abilities. Any way that we possibly can show some kindness to people, we do. Our meat and potatoes is ink and toner for businesses to provide their printers, quality supplies, whether it be name brand toners or compatible toners. We try to keep things as easy as we can with the compatibles. If they fail for any reason, we try to get there the same day to swap them out. So there's no real risk to trying to save some money with your printing costs. We also provide custom manufacturing labels to some of the manufacturing businesses and food service industry customers in the area. And we're finally starting to sell computers with especially Dell and Lenovo, which our name implies. It's nice to finally offer some of the computers side of things to our customers.
Okay, that's fantastic. So just a quick, my quick take on that. I love local businesses. Myself, period. I will always try to do what I can do to work with a local business first before I'm going to do anything with the big box or online stuff. Because I really understand how important the small businesses that are 50 employees and less, 80% of people that are employed by small businesses are employed by businesses in that range. About 20%, work for larger companies, but it's super important to support small businesses. And you are a small business, you're a local business. So if the viewership is, buying their laser toner cartridge from, Office Max or Staples, there's a great likelihood that you can get the same product for them at a better price or and more convenient as well
Yes,
too. And I understand we're going to keep everybody in suspense, but you're going to have a real nice offer as well too for people to
yes.
give you a try, which I think is really cool, Jessica.
Thank you.
Yeah, so let's just do another quick share for this short little podcast that we're doing here regarding the breakfast. This is from last year. Just had a tremendous, every single year this event seems to get a little bit bigger, and we've been learning more every time we do this event as well too. So we're still going to give everybody 30 seconds of fame, but we're going to be kind of breaking that up throughout the breakfast that morning, so it's not all done at once. That should be really, really cool. So hey, if you're attending this, you will give an opportunity to give a shout out to the audience. Who the heck are you? And why should we connect with you? We're looking forward to meeting you and having you at the breakfast. The other cool thing about the breakfast this year is that at last year's breakfast, I met Adam San Juan. He was a guest of Jason Tracy's. Jason's a member of my Brighton Wednesday 10 o'clock group and was on the Coffee and Grit podcast with Jason and heard about the Caerusnet Breakfast and drove in from Illinois to be a part of it. And I picked up a copy of his first book that he had published. And he just came out with his newest book called What Am I Doing Here? Phenomenal book, great read. And every attendee will be walking away with a copy of this book because Adam is also our guest of honor and will be teaching us some new things to try to be sure that any environment that we're in is an environment that we can excel at. And sometimes life has to do with pruning too. Sometimes we're doing things that don't work, and we got to figure out what those are and gently move on to something else. So, some great, great stuff that's going to be happening at the breakfast this year. Jessica is going to be there. She'll be meeting everybody that's part of the breakfast, and we're very, very excited about it. So, Jessica Dulin, Michigan Computer Supplies, super glad and appreciated to have you as our main sponsor this year. You can tell I'm already in the spirit. The breakfast is on July 16th. July is my favorite month because it's when we declared independence. And it just means everything to me to be living in this country under those circumstances. So, Jessica Dulin, thank you so much.
Thank
Any,
you, Steve.
yeah, any parting thoughts? Anything else you'd want to leave the audience with?
I just am really excited to see everybody, get meet some new people, and just have a great fun morning of networking and relationship building.
Amen. All right. We're looking forward to seeing you at the Cirrus Net Breakfast this year.